just being able to go to each other and have that confidence to commit to something is, I suppose it's kind of like I don't know what the management style is for it or what you'd call it, but it works for me because it allows me to not be trying to figure out feature issues or bugs or whatever it may be.
Get caught up in all those different things that they'll be coming to you for.
Yeah. And if I do that, then suddenly I'm back in the business and I'm a developer again. And I don't want to be doing that. I want to be focusing on
that high level,
on the high level stuff. Yeah. So that's been the most difficult thing to do. But also the most valuable thing is just letting everyone work together.
Yeah.
And then me being the final point of escalation if needed.
I guess how was that mindset shift from being an entrepreneur to like building the team up? Because I know for me, I very much like just like doing the work myself sometimes, because it's like sometimes you outsource it to other people, you get some people to work, and it's like, oh, it's not quite how I wanted it. Maybe it's on me for not giving the best instructions, but and then I'll just do it myself and I'll figure it out myself.
Being
like,
how
did you? Yeah, exactly. How did you transition from that? Because that's something like I'm trying to do and struggle with a lot, to be honest.
It's a self-discipline thing. It's being on the. I realize it, and it does happen. It still happens now, where because obviously I do final line QA, so the developer who's built it will obviously do their testing.
Yeah.
Then it gets passed to another developer or the team, depending on the size of the project, to do testing, and then they will do a spreadsheet of anything that needs fixing, and they'll mark it off. Once that's all done, it ends up with my hands to test it. And sometimes I do notice things and think, oh, it would be better if we just did this, or that doesn't work quite right. And then I think, right, I can jump back into the tools and get back on the tools and do it all and make those changes. And I know it'll probably take me an hour to do it. But then I try and catch myself and say, you're on the tools again. And I stop, take a step back, and then think, right, what should I be doing versus what I want to do? Because what I want to do isn't necessarily what the right thing to do in this context. I want to just get in there, do it quickly, and then I can ship it off to the client and say, let's have a handover call. Instead, I make a note, write it all down, put it into, we use Trello for our tickets, basically. And I create tickets based on that. And I'd like to get to a point where I don't have to do that. That's the next step in the future is someone to replace that job for me. I just haven't figured out how I'll get someone with that sort of detailed mindset.